Hello my lovely ladies, welcome back to a new video. So dressing down in order to make other people feel more comfortable. That is actually the equivalent of making you be less, be nothing. We are going to talk about that in this video today. It's going to be quite interesting because I think all the ladies who kind of take care of their looks or are a little bit pretty, have something going on for themselves, they have probably been told this, if not directly, but you can kind of understand by the way they're talking to you or looking at you that that is exactly what they want to say. But there are also, believe it or not, a lot of people who first have been trying to kind of say it with their eyes and the way they talk to you, and they just see that you just keep on shining. There are lots of people who actually say it directly, including to me, which I think is one of the most ridiculous things that you can ever ask someone. Why would I go out to other people and even people very close to me and ask them to dress down because I want to be the prettiest one in the room? That's just horrendous, really. Where does this come from? Obviously, this comes from a huge sense of insecurity. Usually, this is not from people who have everything in their life put together. Usually, it is people who are a mess, who are just very insecure, who don't have lots of things going for them, and they don't feel good in their skin, and they are just not having it that you are. What you are doing when you give in, which I don't understand, a lot of people do give in. I gave in once, but I still, even if I would turn back time, I still would have done the same because she was the bride. Okay, I will talk about later on in this video. Because she was the bride, I'm just like, okay. But I don't understand how people give in. A lot of people do give in. And what will happen then is they feel like they are more and you are making yourself less. When people say that you are doing too much, no babe, you are just doing too less. You're not doing enough. So because you are not doing enough, why should other people also not do enough? Because you're not spending enough time, and actually you're putting on shoes, you're putting on an outfit. What's the difference? Maybe you even spent the exact same time getting ready. And let me also tell you something else. People who look like a mess spend a lot more time getting ready, okay? Don't forget me saying that, than people who look amazing, look put together, makeup done, hair done, outfit on point. Because why? You're used to it. You have your routine, you have your makeup going on. I have seen it 1,000 times where someone, they're a mess, and then they stay at my house, for example, and then I see what they do and I'm thinking like, whoa, these people do spend so much time doing stuff, but they look horrible. And it is because they're not used to it. When you're someone who always takes care of herself, who puts herself first, you have this routine. You have your eyeliner routine, you have your hair. You're doing it so much that for them, it takes maybe an hour to do your hair, but for you, it takes 2 minutes. I get a lot of digs, for example, from people who want to make these diggy comments. Me and my daughter's hair, our hairs are both very long, like very, very long. And I do get a lot of comments on, oh my God, you must wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning instead of 8 a.m. to do each other's hair. Why don't you just cut your hair and cut your daughter's hair? I would never do that. Because those people, they're not used to taking care of someone else's long hair or your hair. So they think in their mind, when they see you come up in this beautiful outfit and your makeup all done, in their head, because they don't take care of themselves, they think that you've been spending 6 hours in front of the mirror. I really have seen it myself. I went to a wedding once, and the girls who were used to always being put together, who were used to going out, having a nice outfit, they were ready in half an hour to an hour. They had their makeup bags, they did their makeup quick, they had their outfits ready, they were good to go. But the ladies who were not put together, Believe it or not, it took them 3-4 hours to get ready total because they didn't know how to put on makeup. One had like a mirror and she needed to borrow makeup from other people. Even though some of them had their own makeup bags, they wanted to use our products because our products are like brand products. They don't know how to do it, so they needed like was eyeliner and then wiping it out again and doing it and then asking other people to do it for them, waiting in line so they could do each other's hair. They would spend so much time choosing the outfits, and some people's outfits needed to be stitched and tightened a little bit. Like they spent so much time getting ready, while the girls who actually looked amazing, looked put together, they were ready in half an hour because they have this routine going on. They know what works for them. They're used to doing all of these things. They're not going to spend 4 hours getting ready when they can do it in an hour. That is really how it works, unfortunately. I've seen this happen many times where because they have never done it, they think that you probably wake up at 1 a.m. at midnight and spend 7 hours choosing your outfit, getting ready, washing your hair. I don't know. Because for them, it is really a big deal to do that. Because they actually want to be you, they want to be like you, but because they cannot, and because they think it's such a big effort, it's so hard to do it, mentally they cannot get themselves to do it, or physically they don't like themselves, or it's just a mix of both, they just are jealous and envious of you, so they make little digs and want to make you less in order to make themselves feel better. The sun shines for everyone. What I hear a lot as well is sometimes matching people's energy saves you from energy vampires who are envious, who hate you, who just don't want you to shine and glow up. But after a while, believe me, because a lot of people think, okay, I'm just going to lower my appearance. I'm just going to dress down, to not do this, to not do this, putting less makeup or looking just not as nice because other people are intimidated and really get triggered by that. And a lot of people think, okay, if I keep dressing down, that will be good for me in the long run. You know, it doesn't make me tired, because getting confronted with this hate, that makes me tired in the long run. But actually, it's the other way around, because that's not you. You're dressing yourself down once, twice, but after a while, physically, mentally, you will not be able to take it anymore. And you will have this anger that will come out one day because you're doing so much for this person. For what reason? Why? I get it if there's like this job that you really want to do, and you know, in order for this job to climb the ladder, get a great job opportunity, you need to dress a certain way. Those types of things I don't totally get. It's your job, girl. Get that bag, do it, and you will be able to dress somewhere else how you want, or later after you've got that amazing job opportunity. But just for other people, or just because of your stupid environment, girl, that's the biggest mistake that you can ever make. Because why? You will never be able to dress like that again, because you will get sucked into that lifestyle that you actually do not want to live. You're changing yourself, and you're not changing only, you're becoming this dressed down person. And then it will be just you. Your identity will be this. That's why a lot of people say, dress for the life, for the lifestyle that you want, not for the lifestyle that you're in. Don't dress down, dress up. Yes, it will look ridiculous sometimes. Yes, you will experience hate. It will be your anxiety going through the roof because no one is dressed up like you and a lot of people are making fun of you. But you are working towards your goals. You are dressing for the life that you want. And if you are going to keep dress yourself down, put yourself down, it's like chains holding you. How are you going to get the life that you want? Because obviously that's not the life you want. You want a place, you want to live in a place, in a neighborhood, going to cafes, going to the beach, I don't know, to places where you are able to dress that way. And if you're dressing down, how are you ever going to get there? You're dressing a certain way because the environment that you're in is just dragging you down and you're trying to get out of it. And that's amazing. So if you are living in a neighborhood, you're dressed a certain way, a lot of people make comments, that is your sign to just change your environment. If you cannot move, I mean, that's a big step. Try to change the people around you that are making these stupid comments. Do step by step. Maybe 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, you will be able to make that big move and change your complete location. But never dress down, because once you do that, you will be giving away all your power. You will be just one of them. And then 10 years from now, you'll look back, you'll regret that, because you've just created that new identity for yourself. This lady has tried to dress down to fit in into her neighborhood, her friends, her society. She wants to be part of the families there. This lady didn't dress down, looks amazing, changed her neighborhood because her neighborhood was making fun of the way she dressed, got a better job opportunity because she looked amazing. I mean, which one would you want to be? Everyone would choose this one, right? No one would go for this one. So why are you intentionally 100% knowing what you're doing, dressing down, putting in effort to become this person? Why would you do that, ladies? Never, ever dress down. Let people make fun of you, because believe me, I've been there many times where people would have made fun of me, would hate me, and then 1 year later I actually see them buying the exact same things that I was wearing at the time, because I'm already leveled up. I'm always leveling up. You know, when you are taking care of yourself, you're always leveling up. So they were literally buying the things that they were making fun of 1 year ago, and slowly they want to become you, actually. So even the people that were laughing in your face, talking behind your back that you look ridiculous and yada yada yada, they actually would do everything to be able to wear that and have the confidence to wear that. Standing out, unfortunately, makes other people be triggered, and you will get socially exhausted, yes, after a while, but that just means that you're doing it wrong. You should not dress down. You should change your environment. You should change the people around you. You should change everything. You should just sit down, make a list. Why is this making me socially tired? It's not the clothes, it's not that beautiful look and your makeup or whatever it is that you're doing. That's not dragging you down. That's actually making your day, lifting you up, making you feel good. We all love it, especially the ones that like beautiful outfits. We love shopping, we love the beautiful looks, we love the makeup. It is part of you, and if you strip that away from yourself, that's also mentally not good for you. So when they say, well, I really get exhausted by just being the center of attention, well, darling, it means you're doing it at the wrong place at the wrong time. You will need to change your environment. You will need to change the neighborhood. You will need maybe to change the people. If it is family, for example, you need to be just a little bit more distant to them, and don't dress down. If you go to, for example, family gathering and you're someone who's used to dressing a little bit more revealing, then yes, be a little bit more modest, but still go all the way out. Be beautiful, have your makeup on. Just put in, for example, a little cardigan on top of your cleavage maybe. That's not dressing down. Dressing down is something else. It's not going a little bit more modest with certain people just out of respect, which I totally get. I do that all the time. But dressing down and people asking you to do that, they just have a life, and they are so jealous of you having it all figured out, and they want you to just go with them, you know, and just drain there, because they don't like you being the center of attention and being nice and shining. Why would you surround yourself with people who want to dim your light? Why would you want to be friends with people? Be somewhere at the place where people want to dim your light, where people are not happy when you shine. They get triggered by it. Why would you want to be around people? And so many people go dressing down so these people will not feel triggered and will be happy. Well, why would you want to be friends with someone like that? I don't get it. They're obviously not happy when you are at your best. So you are going to dress down so they feel better? No, darling. No. You should never do that. I have had in the past where some people would ask me like, hey, we're going to do this, but the people that we're meeting up with, they're a little bit different, so could you dress more modestly? I completely understand. I do dress differently according to how these people dress, but I also had once the bride ask me to dress down. Obviously not going to wear white, but I love looking nice at weddings. And if I was a bride when I got married, I would be honored. I really get honored when people get all out for my wedding. It means they put in all this effort, their makeup, their beautiful dresses, they bought new dresses. I feel so important. I feel so grateful when people look put together and put in a lot of effort when they visit my house, when they come to my wedding. I just feel amazing. And when someone doesn't do that, actually, when someone is like dressing down, coming in joggings or in just a regular outfit, for example, to my wedding or to my house, I actually get offended. Like, oh, this person didn't really care. It's just one of many days for them. This day wasn't that important to them. And when someone goes all out, I don't get offended at all. Well, this bride, she definitely was. And she told me, I don't want you to wear anything too nice. I don't want you to wear a sparkly dress. And she was just very insecure. She knew I was pretty. She didn't feel pretty. For me, she is pretty, but she didn't feel pretty. She's shorter than me. I'm taller. She just didn't want me to dim her light, which I think is ridiculous because you're the bride, my darling. All eyes will be on you, not on me. You're wearing white, a huge dress. You look amazing. Your makeup is done by a makeup artist. No matter how my dress is going to look like, as long as it's not white, I think you will be fine. And I'm definitely not someone who's going to wear the most ridiculous dress that looks like a wedding dress, but I would want to look nice when I'm very close to you. But in this case, I just wore a black dress with nothing on it, just as simple as can be. I really dressed down for her because I thought, wow, she's the bride. I did my best to look good makeup wise, so it wasn't like, okay, I'm just going to, no. I went all out with my makeup, my lashes, my hair was just straight down. I always do that. Usually I don't really do updos most of the time, so my hair was just straight down, but my dress and shoe wise, it was just plain black, and I did it because she was the bride. If it was another situation, I would have never dressed down. Only when they ask me to dress a little bit more modesty, depending on the situation, I do that, but I would never dress down. In this case, I did, but that was the last time I ever listened to someone asking me to dress down. It happened to me many other times where it was, for example, a dinner or a birthday party, even birthday parties for my daughter, because they know I love dressing up. And she told me, well, it's the birthday party of my kid. We're just going to be casual, so just make your kid wear shorts. And my daughter wears shorts now, but back in the time she didn't wear shorts. And she really wanted me to have a fight and discussion with my daughter for her to wear shorts and not skirts because she wanted her daughter to look the best, which I think is ridiculous. I would be honored if all the girls at my daughter's birthday party would show up in the most extravagant dresses. That would mean the world to me. I would be honored, but other people really get offended by that, which is so strange to me. The more effort, in my case, you put into an outfit, you put into your looks, I feel so important. I feel like you really care about me. You really care about our friendship or whatever it is. I think, yeah, it's great. And I just don't understand people that need to dim other people's light in order to feel better about themselves. I've had it also when another girl's birthday party was, and she also asked me to dress down. I was the only person that she asked me to dress down. The other girls could wear the most extravagant dress, but you look so pretty, your hair is so this and this. I just don't want that. Other situations have happened as well, but to those I never listen. And then actually, if it gets on my nerves, I actually do the total opposite and go even crazier than I was actually planning to go, like go even more extravagant. And it was, I think it was a garden party. Again, I was asked to dress down. But this person, she really goes all out. So I didn't understand why she would ask me to dress down, and I did the total opposite of that. So sometimes I listen when it's reasonable, but usually I don't, because I will never ever let someone else dim my light. And so should you, ladies. Never ever let other people tell you to dim your sparkle, to shut off that light. You go sparkle, you do you, and just get rid of those people asking you those things. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you, ladies, in my next video. Bye.